Hello, I'm Bob Janes. I'm a county commissioner and I'm running for re-election for a county commission seat in Lee County. And I would appreciate your support on behalf of my candidacy. I am running for re-election for a number of reasons. First of all, let me say that I really believe that we have accomplished a lot in Lee County in the past 8 years. But I feel that there's a lot left that we have to do. For example, we've just begun, I think, to properly manage growth in our area. And that is where we're trying to strike a balance between growth and preservation, where we have to realize growth is necessary, but we also need to make certain that Lee County will continue to look like the Lee County that it was when you first moved here and when you moved here. That's the desirable part, and that's the key to making whether or not we're going to be successful in this effort. I think we need to do what we can to encourage preservation. We've acquired, for example, in the past 6 years, the Babcock Ranch. We were able to get 70,000 of the 90,000 that were for sale. I was very pleased. I wanted the entire 90, but 70, I guess, is better than nothing. We purchased Bunch Beach. This, together with the federal, was a joint federal-county purchase, federal government and Lee County purchase, and that too is adding significant beach facilities in South Lee County there where it's desperately needed. I think that we also have to remember the Causeway Islands. The new bridge between Sanibel and the mainland provides a bunch of open space, desperately needed for people to be able to come out and enjoy the beach, splash around in the water, and just have an enjoyable time with their families and friends. We simply don't have enough of that space, and we need to do what we can. Another area that we need to work on, and this is really a critical importance, is the pollution of our rivers and lakes. And I'm talking specifically about Lake Okeechobee and the Caloosahatchee River. Fortunately, we are in the process of developing a new county ordinance which will regulate the amount of nitrogen and phosphate to be contained in our fertilizers. We also will be sponsoring, as part of that ordinance, a program of training and educating people in the proper use and application of fertilizers. That's necessary if we're going to try to control the runoff into our rivers and lakes so as to reduce the level of nitrates and phosphates, which, as you know, tends to generate the development of red tide and other types of algae, particularly green slime algae, in our area. And I have to tell you folks, that tourism is our major economic engine. So we must do what we can to clean up our beaches and make sure that they're nice, not only for the tourists, but also for you as residents of Lee County. And I hope that if I'm re-elected, that I will continue working on that, and with your help, that will be a priority issue. In terms of fiscal issues, I as a former businessman, I owned a motel and a restaurant on Sanibel. I was also an officer in a bank in the area, and I've owned a real estate school. So I bring to the county board the so-called business approach. I believe that I am fiscally responsible, and I'm able to call attention to how we can best financially achieve the goals that we want to achieve in our area. The last area that I would like to spend some time on, and with your assistance will, and that's in the mental health area. I don't know whether you know this or not, but about 20% of our inmates in the county jail, and believe it or not, we have 2,000 of them in the jail, about 20% of them should not be there because they have mental health problems. We desperately need to develop community facilities to handle these people and get them out of jail. They do not belong in jail. And to make certain to have the reputation of having the largest psychiatric hospital in Lee County being the county jail is a disgrace. We need to get these people into treatment, and hopefully many of them will be able to restore back to a useful life within the community. That we need to do. So there's a lot of issues before us, a lot of issues still coming up, and folks, if I can have your support, I would greatly appreciate it, and we will continue to work as a team to accomplish everything that we need to do. Thank you very much.